Within the starting of the story we see a cheat entering a building with a rope, usually a jeweler's building where the world's most costly crown has been kept. Diabolik, the cheat, plans to take that crown. He can be seen from the window interior of the building. There was only one security watch there. Everybody else was sitting around idly, making his assignment simpler. As soon as he enters the building, he too begin with murders the security protect without sitting around idly. Diabolik opens the secure entryway. As before, long as he opens the entryway, the security caution goes off, alarming the rest of the watches. They rapidly surge to the secure and attempt to open the entryway to check interior. In any case, the secure entryway does not open since Diabolik has bolted it from the interior. They choose to break the entryway with a bomb. By the time they succeed in opening the secure, Diabolik has as of now completed his mission. He get away by flying absent on his paraglider. He lands his paraglider on a car driven by his accomplice Eva. The two elude with the valuable crown. The scene closes, and the following day we see that the jeweler's company from which Diabolik had stolen the crown is facilitating a dispatch party for their adornments. 5 supermodels perform a dance wearing the company's most costly gems. This gems is so lovely that everybody is enthusiastic to purchase it. Security at the party is tight since Diabolik had as of now stolen a valuable crown, and they dreaded something comparative might happen once more. As before, long as the supermodels wrap up their move execution, the night proceeds. When the lights go off, a police officer takes the supermodels to a secure room due to security concerns. Once they are in this room, the security watch closes the room's shade, uncovering that it is really a holder, which at that point transports the models absent. The officer who coordinated this was not a genuine police officer but Diabolik wearing a police officer's veil. Once more he succeeds in taking a part of gems. After this we see that Diabolik takes the gems from all the young ladies and clears out them on a Forsaken street. The models at that point go to a inn. As before, long as they arrive, one of them calls a man named Jenny. She reports that their work was done, agreeing to the arrange. This uncovers a extraordinary band. The complete operation was the police arranged to capture Diabolik. All these young ladies were really operators, and the adornments they gave to Diabolik had trackers on it. Utilizing these trackers, Jenny, the police officer who has been seeking after Diabolik for a long time, effortlessly finds deals. Forth ignorant of the police arrange, Diabolik comes to a slope and squeezing a button opens the covered up entryway. Within the slope, he and Eva take their track interior. Once they enter, they empty their stolen products and begin celebrating their triumph with the sum of gems they had. They might effectively spend the rest of their lives comfortably. Eva recommends taking a long break, but Diabolik denies and starts talking about their following burglary arrange. In the interim, the police following the GPS arrive at Diabolik mystery safe house. Upon seeing the slope, they are at first confounded. Jenny chooses to blow up the slope with a bomb. As before, long as they blast the slope, they find a burro driving to Diabolik and AA, seeing the police through their CCTV cameras, take off their stolen products and attempt to elude through a mystery section. When the police arrive, Diabolik and Eva are as of now gone, but Jenny takes note the mystery section they utilized. He takes after them and spots them as the police near, and Eva's foot gets stuck in a cleft. Diabolik tries to free her foot, but as the police get closer, he deserts her and runs absent alone, taking off. Eva, feeling sold out, the police witness Dick selling out, and sometime recently they can capture her. Eva hops into adjacent stream to elude both Diabolik and Eva, overseen to avoid the police clearing out. Jenny, exceptionally baffled in spite of his difficult work, Diabolik slips through his get a handle on once more. In any case, the police recuperate all the stolen products, gems, canvases and cars worth billions. Among the things, Jenny finds outline of a building in a city demonstrating another conceivable fort of Diabolik. Jenny and his group go to the building and begin looking. At first they discover nothing, but an officer incidentally touches the lever, uncovering a mystery section to the cellar. Jenny and his group carefully assess the put, finding it to be a lab where Deb made his camouflages, which he must have utilized to made the robbery sometime recently. The police can do anything. Jenny restricts everybody from touching anything. He knows that Diabolik will certainly return sometime recently his following robbery. After the scene cuts, we see Jenny's life partner. She is the city's princess and adores Jenny exceptionally much, needing to wed him, but Jenny tells her they can't get hitched. However, he demands he won't wed until he catches Diabolik. Hearing this, the princess is calm but understanding. leaving she tells Jenny affirm I have a party and some days I will be wearing a part of costly gems. I need you to remain with me at the party so that no one can take that jewelry. After the scene cuts to return to the building where Diabolik kept the machine for making covers. Numerous police officers are there. Diabolik begins tuning into all the police officers by setting a mic. The police officers are changing their shifts and it is presently Officer Roller's turn. As before long as the other police officer takes off, Diabolik opens the cellar entryway. The officer takes note Diabolik and begins shooting, but none of the bullets hit Diabolik since the reflective divider isolates them. Hearing the discharges, all the officers surge to the stormed cellar. They discover their individual officer oblivious on the ground and realize Diabolik has gotten away with the veil-making machine. When Jenny gets the news, he is angry with his officers for letting Diabolik take the machine right beneath their noses. The following day, Jenny is summoned by higher specialists. They inquire him approximately his following technique. Whereas they are examining, Jenny gets a call from Eva. Eva knows that the police are trying to find her as well as Diabolik. She tells the police that Diabolik has deceived her and she will offer assistance to capture him, but she needs something in return. She requests that after Diabolik is caught, all charges against her be dropped and she be securely settled in another nation. After making her requests, Eva gives them half an hour to choose and hangs up. The higher specialists, like Eva thought, and instruct Jenny to take after through. In any case, Jenny isn't in favor of this arrange. He needs to capture both Diabolik and Eva. Considering it over, he devises a arrange with his group. When Eva calls back, he will keep her talking, whereas the group tracks her area to capture her. The arrange appears to be working superbly. When Eva calls once more, Jenny keeps her locked in discussion. In the meantime, the police track her area and move to capture her, but Eva has outsmarted them. She called from a standard phone booth, not a mystery area. When the police arrive at the phone booth, they discover it perched. Eva has gotten away through an underground section. Back at the police station, an officer takes note that a bracelet is lost from the recuperated stolen things of Diabolik. The same bracelet with a tracker in it. The officer realizes it must be in Eva's ownership. She promptly gives this news to Jenny, meaning they seem still follow Eva's area and capture her. Their doubt was redressed. Eva was wearing the bracelet and by following it they find her. As before long as Operator Roller comes to her, he focuses a weapon at her. Sometime recently he can shoot. Eva assaults him, grabs his weapon and get away in his car. By the time Jenny arrives at the area, Eva is gone and he finds Roller lying on the ground. Roller is satisfied to have recuperated Dick's stolen bracelet, but he doesn't realize that the same bracelet is driving them to AA more than once. His oversight jeopardizes his work and he is banned from field obligation. Jenny's arrange fizzled. As a result, he didn't tune in to the specialists. They are exceptionally irate with him. They allow him a last caution in case he doesn't work with Eva. He will be let go with no other alternatives. Jenny chooses to meet with Eva. He sends a mystery message through Eva's daily paper which prompts Eva to call him, and they arrange to meet within the evening. Eva tells Jenny that Diabolik is frantic to cover his stolen products. She recommends they spread the word within the black market and educate the police that all of Deal's stolen products are being moved to a secure area. This will draw Diabolik into endeavoring to take them, permitting the police to capture him. AA's arrange includes making a distraction. They will stack a van with overwhelming security, but without the genuine stolen products. This van will serve as a diversion for Diabolik, who will accept it contains the profitable things and will endeavor to take it. They arrange to drive the van through a burrow where Diabolik will be trapped. In the interim, the genuine merchandise will be transported in a camouflaged garbage van to another area. Jenny likes the thought and they start executing it. They spread the news within the black market with the assistance of an covert specialist that the police are moving all the stolen merchandise to an unused area. Jenny at that point goes to his life partner to apologize, clarifying that he cannot go to the party with her but will send his best officer to guarantee the necklace security. The day of the operation arrives and Jenny plans his group, be that as it may. They confront a predicament. Who will drive the van with the real products? Officer Roller volunteers, needing to create corrects for his past botches. He guarantees to handle the errand mindfully. The stolen merchandise are stacked into a little van, and as before long as they get the arrange, they celerity the imitation truck with overwhelming security. On the other hand, Roller takes the truck filled with products on another street, agreeing to the arrange. As all the cars were passing through the burrow entryway all of a sudden closed. The figure developed from the side and everybody thought it was Diabolik. They began shooting at it, but it turned out to be a statue of a minister. In the interim, the Queen's jewelry was too stolen. Roller takes the truck from the throughway into the woodland where he meets a lady. They both evacuate their covers, uncovering that the lady is Eva, who has stolen the Queen's jewelry, and Officer Roller is really Diabolik. The scene is a flashback, uncovering that it was all Dick's arrange. He had purposely cleared out Eva behind so the police would think he had deceived her. When Diabolik went to the cellar to take the veil machine, he had slaughtered the genuine Officer Roller and made the cover of Roller is confront to imitate him. For days he meandered among the police without raising any doubt. Presently Diabolik had recaptured all his stolen merchandise, whereas the police were cleared out empty-handed, not finding Diabolik or any of the stolen things. Also, they had misplaced more than 3 of the Queen's accessories. Diabolik and Eva, with all their stolen riches, moved to another nation where they chosen to live a great life, and this is often where the motion picture closes.